Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the here and now. Welcome to this moment. It's such a joy to be with you. I call this 10 at 10, where I come at you every day, Monday through Friday, approximately 10 a.m. Eastern for approximately 10 minutes. It seems to usually be a little bit longer than that. We have people join us from around the world live on Instagram, live on Facebook. And we're archived on YouTube, and we're archived as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And the theme today is gratitude. The theme today is gratitude. The theme today is what? Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful transformational agent. I don't think people fully, deeply understand the power of gratitude as a practice to transform your life, to change your life, to move out of difficult situations, to move through challenging situations, to open up deeper levels of insight, and inspiration, and creativity, and passion, and empowerment, and freedom, and love. It's if you use it properly, which I'm about to show you how to use it properly, it really makes, in fact, Meister Eckhart said, if the only prayer you ever say your entire life is thank you, that should suffice. If the only prayer you ever say your entire life is thank you, that would be enough. In other words, if the only thing you would focus on is gratitude, that alone would take you to self-realization. That alone would take you to spiritual awakening. That alone would take you to the deepest level of self-discovery of who and what you truly are, and to express it in the world. Now, how do you use gratitude properly? The way to use gratitude properly is not to be grateful just for things that you like. This is the way most people use gratitude, and this is not the deeper way to use gratitude. Oh, I got a chocolate chip cookie and I wanted a chocolate chip cookie, so I'm grateful, right? I got a $50 gift certificate for my birthday, and that's what I wanted from my mom, so I'm grateful. I want something, I get what I want, I'm grateful. That's good. You certainly want to be grateful for things that you receive, that you wanted to receive. But the masters of gratitude, those who've truly mastered gratitude, are grateful for the things that don't necessarily bring pleasure, that don't necessarily bring happiness, that aren't necessarily in the box of what they thought was going to happen. Those are the masters of gratitude. That's graduate level gratitude, right? So when I post on Facebook every couple of days in the Big Glow community, I say, what are you grateful for? That's the practice, right? And I particularly enjoy sharing that on Friday, which is today, right? So that's the practice. It's not just being grateful for the things that are going the way I think they should go in my limited mind, my limited belief systems, my limited perspective. It is being grateful for what's happening now, which leads us to the second level. Okay, the second level is, can you be grateful for what's happening in this moment? To be grateful for what's happening in this moment means you have to notice, you have to be present to what's happening in this moment, right? And then the third level is to be grateful for the simple things, not the giant things, right? I won the Academy Award, I'm grateful. I won the Nobel Peace Prize, I'm grateful. How about, I'm grateful for the birds singing right now, right? So to be grateful for the birds singing right now means you need to be present in this moment. You need to be noticing what's happening in this moment, and you need to appreciate what's happening in this moment. If you can be present in this moment, if you can notice what's happening in this moment, and you can appreciate what's happening in this moment, that, my friends, is the secret to life. If you can do that, you want to know how to be happy, you want to know how to be fulfilled, you want to know, there's a post I made last night on Instagram, this morning on Facebook. Who is the most intelligent person in the world? The most intelligent person in the world, the smartest person in the world, the true genius is the one who can do that. Is the one who can be present in the moment, notice what's happening in the moment, and appreciate what's happening as it's happening. That's the awakening of consciousness. So to appreciate what's happening, whether it's pain, pleasure, happiness, sadness, or anything in the entire range in between that realm. So it's an unconditional relationship to life. It's an unconditional relationship to this moment. It's an unconditional relationship to whatever is arising. It's the deepest state of unconditional love. Unconditional love means I am fully embrace what is happening right now without conditions. Now, why would I fully embrace what's happening right now? There's a really, 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 really simple reason why I would fully embrace what's happening right now. The only reason I would fully embrace what's happening right now is because it's happening. The only reason I would fully embrace what's happening right now is because it's happening. So this is when we start to fully engage in the dance of life. We can embrace what's happening right now. Whether it feels good or it feels bad is irrelevant. Whether it feels happy or it feels sad is irrelevant. As you go deeper into this, you start to realize it's not about happiness, it's about freedom. And the other side of freedom is love. So this essence of freedom, this essence of love is independent of the passing emotions that arise and fall, that come and go. It's independent of the circumstances that arise and fall, that come and go. Any questions, comments, jokes, riddles, stories? Thumbs ups, thumbs up, thumb ups, hearts. When we're in the space of gratitude, what you feel is you feel an openness in the vibrational field. There's kind of the body, there's sort of a translating something into words, right? So it's kind of this warm, it's like a warm, open energy that feels very, when you're in the presence of it, it feels very healing. It feels very like you can let go, like you can relax, like you can be yourself, like you can be authentic to who you are. So I trust that this space is Donna says, I love this. It blows my mind in a very positive way. Yes. Yes. I think that I really appreciate that reflection because I feel like my most important gift or intention in this world is to blow people's minds, which is very different than it's very different than kind of having people facilitate their mind or acclimate their mind. There is that component, but the first part is to have your mind blown. And once your mind is blown, then you're able to see things, to look at things, to experience things in higher ways, right? And more evolved levels of consciousness, higher levels of genius. But first, the mind needs to be blown open to recognize that you thought you were this little person stuck inside this little box of these little beliefs and ideas and thought patterns, and you're actually not, right? You're actually not, and you never were, right? So you start to recognize it. And I thought I was inside this little box, and actually, that's not who I really am. That's not who I truly am. And then this incredible sense of liberation, we sometimes call spiritual liberation, spiritual awakening, awakening of consciousness, explosion of consciousness happens inside you. And it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Like it's the greatest game changer you can ever experience. Your life is never the same again. When you open up to realizing who you really are, when your mind is blown open to the truth of who and what you really are. Salvatore says, I've been using the term moments of life for a long time now, even as a copyright in the name of my first EP we put out for a lot of these reasons. Cool. Hello, Linda. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. And such gratitude, right? Practice this throughout the weekend. The transformational power of gratitude on those 3 levels that I talked about. And I will see you in the next now.